I've come bearing good news. The Gilded Age Season 3 is finally returning. If you haven't heard, not only did HBO announce the release date for the upcoming season, but they also delivered first look images showing us glimpses of Gladys's wedding. As if that's not enough, I also learned that divorce will be one of the main themes this season, and all I have to say is I'm scared. So in this video, we will discuss it all alongside some leaks and behind the scenes images that reveal what's happening in the third season. Let's go. According to the new information we have, the upcoming episodes will have a central theme. The gilded cage the women of the era found themselves in, aka marriages they couldn't get out of since divorce was such a big taboo. It turns out more than one character will grapple with the matter of seeking a divorce this season. Now, we do know that one of these characters will be Charlotte Astor, who is joining this season as a new character. She is the married daughter of Mrs. Astor, and apparently she returns from an eventful trip. In real life, Charlotte Astor got divorced from her husband in the 1890s, so one divorce storyline may concern her. But as most of you also know, Alva Vanderbilt, who is the inspiration for Bertha's character, also got divorced from her husband, William K. Vanderbilt, on the grounds of adultery. And Alva was practically ostracized from society as a divorced woman, only getting back in when she remarried. So if Julian Fellowes follows history as he's been pretty much doing with most of the storylines related to the Russells, we might also see Bertha and George on the brink of divorce this season due to their disagreements over Gladys's wedding. Speaking of which, there is a new image from the wedding which also shows us a first look of Merritt Weaver's character right there on the left. She plays Bertha's estranged sister who arrives at a crucial moment for the family. That crucial moment must be the wedding, I suppose. If you noticed, Bertha and Larry look pretty shocked. Is Julian Fellowes having another groom leave the bride at the altar in Downton Abbey style, or is there something else going on here? Perhaps George Russell paid the Duke off, expecting him to leave the wedding. As we know, George wants Gladys to have a love marriage. Or maybe what's happening is inspired by the events of real life. Consuelo Vanderbilt, Alva's daughter, was infamously late to her wedding to the Duke of Marlborough and was visibly upset with red eyes as she had been crying in the carriage all the way to the church. So this could be a similar scenario. By the way, previously this image had leaked from the filming showing us Marion and Carrie as Gladys's bridesmaids. What do you think will happen at the wedding? Will the marriage really happen following historical accounts, or will someone stop it? What about the divorce? I certainly do not want Bertha and George to go through a divorce. They're my favorite thing in the whole series. Even if it doesn't happen though, I do believe the Russell divorce will be teased throughout the season. What about other storylines? Well, apparently George Russell will be stupid enough to risk his entire fortune. According to Variety's article on Season 3, this is one of the storylines concerning the character. While he may already be one of the wealthiest men in the country, he's hungry for power far beyond the eastern seaboard, turning his attention to the Wild West, where some of Season 3 takes place. This means that George will be away for some time during Season 3, which is probably how Bertha was able to get through with her marriage plot for Gladys so easily. When George returns, everything is probably already set up, which should increase the tension for sure. As for Peggy, I've talked about this in previous videos, but I'd like to share it again. She's courted by a tall, educated doctor from Newport's Black Elite, only to then open the Pandora's box of colorism that exists within it. The tall, educated doctor is William Kirkland, portrayed by Jordan Donica. These set images show him with Peggy going out on a picnic date, which is so cute and I'm so happy for her. Am I the only one waiting for Peggy to get a happily ever after with a handsome man? William's mother is Elizabeth Kirkland, played by Felicia Rashad. You can see her in this first look image as well as this behind the scenes video where you can see her with Peggy's mother. Variety also tells us that Marianne is defying Aunt Agnes's expectations for her to become an English as a second language teacher. We will also see Agnes as a suffragette, which should be pretty fun, and our little John is building a fortune of his own. Let me also show you the remaining first look images. This one shows Bertha at a dinner table. She looks gorgeous as always. This one has the Duke with Gladys, who also looks gorgeous by the way. Do not be fooled by the sweet face of the Duke here. He's more interested in the fortune of the Russells rather than seeking a love match. But I'm sure he will act like he's in love with her. Another image, which we've seen before, if I remember correctly, in a teaser by HBO, shows Marion and Larry having a sweet moment. I kinda expected these two to have a wedding storyline in season 3, but Julian might take things slow and focus only on Gladys's marriage this season. I'd also like to show you this image again because Peggy looks amazing in that dress. What do you think? Now let's talk about the release date. According to Variety and other news sites, the episodes will start to come out this June, but when in June? They didn't say, but I have a clue. Season 3, Episode 1 world premiere is slated for the Tribeca Film Festival, which will take place on June 12th. The cast and the show's creator will be there. Since June 12th falls on a Thursday and The Gilded Age comes out on Sundays, the release date should be June 15. I'm expecting a trailer to come out next month in May. If you want to learn more about the leaked info, such as a glimpse of Maud Beaton, who returns this season, check out this video.